I'm going to ask Mark Kelly to answer that in more specifics, and then after that, Len can speak about our situation as much as we can speak about it with respect to negotiating. And I don't know if we can finish that in 2 minutes, but we will definitely get to the question about prioritization, because we'd like to answer that too.
Well, thank you. And so, David, I would say that there's a crisis of American higher education, and it's called affordability. I'm sorry, I was looking for where you were. And I will tell you, as a senior administrator, it is a topic that I am wrestling with every day, and I'm very determined that the college do better to address the issue of student affordability. It's not an issue just for Columbia. It's the American higher education system, a system that at one point offered access and opportunity for students, and it was affordable. So if you came to Columbia 28 years ago, you would get Pell and MAP and would cover your tuition. And there was no debt. And now Pell and MAP cover about a third of a student's tuition. Columbia's tuition is about $7,000 lower than other private colleges, but that doesn't mean it's affordable to students, and I understand that. The college is making progress. So I will tell you, 3 years ago, our scholarship dollars for students was $11 million. Next year, it's going to be over $24 million. And in fact, most of the resources of the college are shifting to support students, which create other pressures within the institution. Give you another sense of it. Adequate? Is it adequate? No. But 6-7 years ago, maybe 500 students were receiving scholarship and grant support from Columbia. This coming fall will be 4,000 students. But it's not enough. It's a crisis. Here's what worries me. So the feds just announced that they're cutting the Pell Grant from 12 semesters of eligibility to 8, which means that if a student takes more than one extra semester, they can't even get the Pell Grant to support them. And yet I didn't hear almost a peep nationally as that was announced. And if there isn't, as the college has to deal with difficult resource issues, and we have to deal with the issue of student debt. I will tell, there's a couple of other encouraging stories. Student loan debt was skyrocketing at Columbia, but because of scholarship support, it has flattened out. It's still way too high. The students taking out private loans has dropped dramatically thanks to our student financial services. They worked really hard at that. It was like $35 million, and that's where the banks with crazy rates, and it's not in the interest of students. I'll tell you something else. For next fall, living on campus at Columbia is going to drop 11%. Because we're actively negotiating better terms so that students, so it's more affordable. Is any of it enough? No. But is the college aware of this and deeply struggling with it? And it is an issue that I care about. Your personal experience with student financial services, please come see me, because I'd like to talk about it and address it.
All right. I do hope we'll get to answer all the questions, but we can just keep with the format.
Yeah.
Maybe